Wow, this is a huge pile.
How did this even happen?
Spencer teamed up with the Diesels, and they tried to blow up the scrapyard with Thomas and Philip in it. How are we even gonna clean this up? It will take months. Yeah, sir. How long will it take to clean all this up? Probably until... I'm not asking you, Philip. I'd say probably until February or January of next year. Thomas could probably find a way to clean all this up. Speaking of Thomas, where is Thomas? Ah, there you are, Thomas. I need you to pull some passengers tomorrow. Really? Yes. Edward and James will be helping out with clearing this whole mess up, and while that, you will have to take their passengers and Annie and Clarabelle.
Sorry I was late. I was one of my trucks, and then I crashed into Toby. I'm so tired.
Yes, sir. I'll go get a good night's sleep right now to be prepared for tomorrow. Wait, no, Thomas, we need you to help clean up, and he's already gone. Well, this is gonna take a while. We better start cleaning up now, guys. Oh dear. Thomas woke up bright and early. You're going too fast. You're going too fast. Nonsense. If I go fast enough and I'm early, maybe Sir Topham will let me keep my branch line. Thomas puffed slowly into the station until he saw a familiar red bus.
Birdie, is that you?
It sure is. Wow, I haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah, I was locked up in my shed for 6 months since the whole Spencer taking over the island and Slender engine. Yeah, things have been crazy since before that happened. Well, I gotta go. Maybe next time we see each other, we'll be able to even do a race. See ya. Yeah, see you. I just remembered. My branch line is connected to Bertie's roadway. Maybe we can race. We'll see each other every day. I'm on my branch line. Annie and Clarabelle didn't like that idea. They hated being pushed around by Thomas, especially racing. But, of course, Thomas doesn't care what Annie and Clarabelle thinks. He only thinks about himself and what himself thinks. So he decided to race with Birdie no matter what Annie and Clarabelle says. Meanwhile, on Sodor, James and Percy had to handle a bunch of cars. Meanwhile, on Sodor, James and Percy and all the rest of the engines had to deal with a bunch of work. Pulling and pushing cars full of the remains of the scrapyard. Percy would actually help if you were pulling instead of just doing there and sitting around doing nothing. That's not what I'm doing. I'm actually pulling my hardest. I'm a small engine, you know. Right, that's why I should have worked with Duck, or that new engine Alfie who always thinks he's splendid. No, he does not. I bet he's a nice engine once you know him. You're just being egotistic of him. You and Doug both were. Just because he has shiny paint doesn't mean you have to be all jealous. You have shiny paint too, James. And so is everyone else on the island, I'm pretty sure. Ugh, whatever. Just actually pull instead of doing nothing. I am pulling. It's just
too hard.
Pull any harder and you're gonna blow up. Think smarter, not harder.
Why have you stopped, Thomas? You know we're pulling passengers.
Indeed, Annie, indeed. And Stop Hat will find out, and he probably won't ever let you have your precious branch line if this is what you're doing.
I'm looking for Birdie. He has to be somewhere around here. I'm following the same path you went, but I don't see him anywhere. Well, you better find him quick, or deliver your passengers, or Sir Tom Hat's gonna be really cross. Not necessarily.
Whatever are you talking about?
I can keep this a secret. Sir Tom Hat's working on fixing a scrapyard. I can pull my branch line anytime. Well, what if he finds out? Whatever, he won't. Now, I just need to keep looking for Birdie. He has to be somewhere around here.
It's no use, Thomas. You'll never find Birdie. Now come on. We need to get to the station, or else Sir Tom Hat's gonna find out and maybe take away your branch line. Indeed, Annie. Indeed. We're going to be very, very late for the station. Now, come on. Let's get to the station before Sir Tom Hat finds out.
Nonsense, you two worry too much. It'll be fine.
At last, Thomas finally found Birdie. He was laying on a siding.
Where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you.
I was dropping off passengers. Like you should have been doing. Anyways, since I also have a branch line right next to your road, would you want to go for a race? I guess so, but one quick one, because this is my last stop. Okay, 3, 2, go! Hey, that's not fair!
Oh, brother.
Dang it! Snooze and you lose, Thomas.
Dang it, how does he keep on beating me?
I guess I'll have to wait till tomorrow. Thomas came back to Tip and Shed's depressed as ever.
He was really sad that he couldn't beat Birdie. He was sure that he was going to win.
Can't believe Birdie beat me. How can he beat me?
It's not like he has some kind of turbo battery or something like that. All the other engines were huffing and puffing. Quiet down, will you? I'm trying to think of a way to get back at Birdie or win. But the other engines couldn't help it. They were exhausted from trying to restore the scrapyard. But just then, an idea flew into Thomas's funnel, or boiler. I know, I can cheat or take a shortcut that'll be sure to beat Birdie. And then he'll be so impressed and sad or whatever. And then he'll have no choice but to declare me as the winner. And then I'll always beat Birdie. Thomas decided that he was going to cheat and take a shortcut to beat Birdie. And then he would be the winner.
Thomas woke up bright and early. He tried his best to kite in front of Birdie. No matter how many times Thomas would try and take a shortcut, he'd always somehow get back to the same route he took. Thomas was devastated. No use, no matter what route I take, I always somehow end up on my branch line.
Dang, Duckhead came. What's wrong with you, Thomas? Oh, it's nothing. It's just that Birdie keeps on beating me when we race.
Well, maybe you should take my route, the Great Western Way. There's a shortcut there. And then you can beat Birdie then. It's a great idea, Duck. Wait, where is it? Well, take your path and go right. Oh, thanks, Duck. Bye. Thomas. Wait, Thomas, that line is wet. It's slippery. You can't go down there. You'll slip and crash. Wait! Thomas was already gone. It was too late. Strange. I felt water on the rails.
Wait a minute, water?
Thomas was stuck, and nobody knew where Thomas was. It's been 6 hours. Why haven't anyone came to find me? Well, maybe you shouldn't have listened to Duck. And you shouldn't have done what you were supposed to do. Indeed. You know, you guys are really not helping. Just then, Percy arrived with a flatbed and Rocky. What took you so long? You should have been here 4 hours ago. You better be lucky I'm coming to help you, because I had to do my own job. Along with helping you.
Okay, sheesh.
Percy slowly pulled Clarabelle and Annie back onto the rails. Thomas was pulled by Rocky onto the flatbed.
Well, thanks for all the help, everyone. You're welcome. You should hurry up and pick up your passengers, or you'll be late. Oh yeah, right, I almost forgot.
He quickly hurried to the station to pick up his passengers, and luckily he wasn't late. Conveniently, Bertie had arrived. Oh, hello, Thomas. Bertie, I'm really sorry for cheating, and I guess you're the winner. Now, I promise I won't cheat ever again.
That's all I need to hear.
Maybe you'll learn your lesson to not go racing or cheat.
Yeah, I did.
But of course, that didn't change very long.
Has anyone seen Thomas? He's been gone for 3 days.